Alright, Sunday started right. Let's head home. Just finished workout. Let's go home. My gym. Giddy up. Let's go. Go. Okay, we're home. Let's head inside. Here's the beast parked away, all tucked away. So it's a nice parking lot. There is no lights here though, so it can be a bit of a pain in the arse covering my bike at night because I can't see anything. But it's nice because there's no lights reflecting into the apartments. Let's head up. Anybody that watches Tokyo Lens, that's the second street he did his video at. So the view from this side is not the greatest. There's a Daiso, a McDonald's that I never go to, a Denny's I never go to, a Lee's clothing store. You can't see my school from here, but it's up that way. So yeah. Let's head inside. Hello and welcome to Pete's Wonderful Apartment Tour. So I decided I would give you guys a tour of my apartment just to give you an idea of where I'm living. I'll give a caveat that this is generally larger than most single people get, and if I lived in a city like Nagoya, Tokyo, Osaka, I definitely could not live in an apartment this large. Because I'm more rural, it's a lot more affordable. So if you're thinking about moving to Japan, think rural. Okay, so let's, without further ado, as they say, let's get going. So right in the front door is the Genkan, which is pretty small in my apartment. I keep an extra pair of slippers for guests, my bike pump, and some umbrellas. Here's the shoe cupboard with my helmet, my buffs, and my collection of baseball hats, some bags, and what appears to be an overabundance of shoes, but you got to realize I have motorcycle shoes, I have my hiking shoes, both summer and waterproof, running shoes, and also there's indoor gym shoes down there. So being in Japan, I need shoes for indoor and for outdoor. As we move in, we get into the bedroom. So here's my bedroom. Not bad, decent size. It gets awful chilly in here, so I do have a little floor heater. I don't run it at night, but it does help keep the chill off. So there we go, and lots of cupboard space. I've heard from others that have the smaller apartments in this building that they have zero storage space, so I am really, really lucky that way. Across the hall, we have the bathroom. Well, yes, I guess I will call this a bathroom. So my washing machine, little shelf for all my towels, another heater that I plug in the evenings so I don't freeze to death when I get out of the shower. My sink. Standard sinks tend to be these large ones, which I'm really not that fond of. with the shape on them. And here's the shower and bathtub stall. There we go. Pretty standard stuff. As we walk down, you get to the toilet, which is a separate room, which is always nice. Makes it a little more private. This is where I spend most of my time. This is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean my stove. So gas stove, which is nice. Moving to Japan. Actually, this apartment was the first time I think I've cooked on gas, which took a bit of a learning curve, but yeah, I think I'm doing all right. And everybody always compliments on these tiles, which are actually stickers I got from the dollar store, kind of thick, puffy stickers, so that helps with backsplash. My fridge. Now, Japanese apartments, unlike Canadian apartments, do not come with appliances. So to live here, I had to buy a fridge, a washing machine. I was renting for my company when I first got here, but that just seemed kind of counterintuitive to be renting when in 2 years I would have paid the same amount to own. So there we go. This is my oven slant microwave. And there's not too much cupboard space for food storage, so that's just like plates and mugs and stuff. So my food usually just stays here, and then that's camera gear, my lovely kitchen table, work bag and top back box for the bike, my free calendar from the Japanese Defense Force. And here is my tatami room. So I take all my Zoom calls here, my Skype meetings, things like that, watch TV. The first year I lived here, this was my bedroom. I slept on the floor in a futon. That was before I bought any furniture. So now we're here. My lovely box that was a gift. My printer hiding in the back. You can hear a fire truck in the back. F-18 that my buddy Bryce sent me. I keep a hanger for clothes here for when the weather's not good enough to dry them outside. As you'll notice, I had a washing machine but no dryer. Dryers are not common. And out here's the balcony that I take all my pictures from in the morning. So today's a nice day. Mount Fuji and the lake Suiko is directly that way. The hills. My car, my Jeep, my bike, and I don't have any chair or anything out here. I've got a chair for sitting out here, and I just never seem to do it. I usually head off that way in the evenings to go for a walk when the weather's nice enough. Yeah, and that, my friends, is my home. Not much to it, but as I said before, it's bigger than I think common for a single person. But for me, it's the right size. Honestly, the bedroom I could do without and have like a combination sofa bed or futon or just a chair to sit on and a futon. I would be quite happy if it was just this space and the hallway. That would be enough for me, but I'm not going to complain. Having a bedroom is also pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, and I talk about the heat here. So this air conditioning unit and heater is, besides my buying things like that, is the only central heating. So, and air conditioning. So when I'm complaining about it being cold, obviously my living room doesn't get much heat, and I don't put a heater in there because of the tatami, the rice mat floor, and the bedroom all the way back that way. Obviously this doesn't affect it. So yeah, it's definitely, it's different. I'm not going to say better or worse. I'm really, really lucky because as you can see now, there's a lot of sunlight coming in. It is really, really warm in here as I'm south facing. So I get, when the sun is up, I get a lot of sun. Summertime can make it hot, but for some reason it's not unbearable in here in the summertime. And I do keep the curtains closed a lot more in the summertime, but spring and fall, it's generally a really nice temperature in here. So yeah, I wouldn't complain about that. Of all my apartments that I've lived in the last 10 years, I would say the last one I lived at in Victoria on Alfred Street and this one have been my two favorite, most comfortable places I've lived. Yeah, I've definitely made it a home. So if you have any questions, please comment below. If you have any comments, anything else you would like me to share, vicinity, any types of videos you would like me to make, please, I'm open to suggestions. I do tend to do a lot of non-talking ones, and that's going to continue until I get a microphone to do voiceover, because I don't like talking when I'm at shrines, sites. I find it annoying when other people are doing it, so I'm not going to do it myself. All right, so there we go. Have yourself a good day. Remember, wander, be nice, be kind, take care of yourselves. Later.